So let's begin with a guided meditation. As we always do, really a contemplation, an invitation. So once again, closing your eyes, taking a moment to settle and letting the body rest in a natural position. Noticing the contact with the chair or the cushion beneath you, and feeling the simple presence of the body. Not as an object, but as a field of sensation. Don't think about the body, don't have an image of body, but simply feel the undulating sensation, which is really one field. It's not split up into different sections. And at the same time, just allowing your breathing to be relaxed and unforced, having its own natural rhythm. And as you bring awareness to the sensations, to the field of sensation, you may notice warmth or tingling or pressure or subtle movement. But there's no need to describe it or give it a name. Simply notice. Notice how one sensation is seamlessly flowing into the next sensation, that there's no actual boundary. It is one seamless field. It is only in naming it that we create a false boundary, a mind-created boundary, a boundary created by name and description. But without that, notice that there is no boundary. Notice also that thoughts come and go. They appear unbidden, and they dissolve again. There's no need to push anything away or hold anything close. Just simply sense the space within which everything arises. Sensation, breath, thoughts, sounds, all appearing in the larger field, the open field of awareness. And notice too how awareness has no boundary. There's no beginning or end. Notice how awareness doesn't actually belong to you. It's not contained by you. It is simply here. It is simply present. And now notice how this idea of me is not something you can locate. Simply observe. Can you actually find a me? Yes, there are sensations, there are thoughts, there are feelings. Thoughts, feelings, sensations, they all come and go, like clouds in the sky. What remains? Is it not awareness that remains? Allow yourself to rest in this open awareness, this transparent field in which everything is held. Notice that you are not separate from this, that you are not outside of this. You are not outside of life, looking at life. You are not outside of awareness, looking at awareness. Neither is awareness outside of you, looking at you. Can you find an inside or an outside? Can you find an I that is located anywhere? What is actually here when all ideas of I, or me, or self, or body are put aside just for a moment? What remains? And simply rest here, without effort. Simply notice when there's no grasping or chasing or holding on to any thought or feeling or emotion or sensation, neither denying or moving away from, but simply passing through. And just notice that there's no I in this, there's no self in this. It is simply an open space, transparent field. This is you. This is God. Not separate from anything that arises or appears, but the field within which everything arises and appears. And now open your eyes. And as you open your eyes, it's as if the world floods in. There are shapes and colours, light and shadow, and the tendency of the mind to start labelling. This is a desk, this is a computer, this is a pen, this is a person, and so on. But see if you can just gently pull back from labelling. Simply allow shapes, colours, patterns to appear. And rather than overlaying a assumption that this is the world and the world is out there, ask yourself, where are all these patterns, colours, shapes, seeming objects, which I'm not going to name, where are they appearing? Are they not also, just like thoughts and feelings and sensations, appearing in the open field of awareness? How can they appear anywhere else? They are simply another appearance. We name them because it allows us to navigate, to function as physiological organisms, as life forms. But if you look very clearly, they're not outside of awareness. They're not outside of you. They're not outside of being. They're not outside of God. Everything that you experience, whether you call it the world, your internal world or external world, call it what you will, all appears in one field, one seamless, transparent field.